What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Pro-Am East Coast Series Division, East Coast Division. I think that's what it's called. We're back here on Speed, getting ready to kick things off for another race, and the field is not caught up as Patrick Long is on pit road having issues with his car. Here we go. The Benedetto, your pole sitter, the green flag waves. We're racing at O'Reilly Raceway Park, Indianapolis Raceway Park. Let's call it that now. Well, at the time, I guess it's accurate. Off turn number 2, the Benedetto clears for the lead down on the bottom as the top lane has a little bit more banking and maybe the preferred groove. And we have a big crash behind him. Jody Lavender has heavy damage to the front of his car. The Benedetto wins the race back to the caution flag. They're trying to wreck each other just entering pit road. Jason Holehouse just turned him. Goodness, what's going on there? One trying to stay out, the other trying to come in. Little disagreement there. Let's go back and see what happened back here. To Jody Lavender. Oh, the 74, Jarrett Johnson got turned right in front of him hard. Hit to the rear end of that 74, and then they just start piling in. Oh man, Brody Graham with a little bit of damage to the front end of his car. Austin Dillon, or excuse me, that's Ty Dillon, got turned sideways. Steve Park, heavy damage to the right side of that car. Alright, let's jump back into it here. Back to the single file restarts here. The experiment clearly didn't go well, so they're going to try it again here with the single file. So the Benedetto running away with the lead. Dakota Armstrong running P2, all black car, no sponsors on that Ford machine, but he's hanging tough here in P2. But he's got Ryan Gifford right over his rear bumper, the dominant driver so far this year. Gifford down on that seam, trying to balance the weight of that car. Couldn't quite get it to rotate enough to keep the momentum up. So as that battle plays out, we jump ahead and it's not changing a bit. Oh, here we go, the 29 looking to the inside. Can he do anything there? No, not quite. He tried it though. As we approach the halfway point in this race. Halfway here. So the leaders, our leader rather, coming through lap traffic. Whoops, that's the fastest lap. The Benedetto lapping Brody Graham. This Graham is actually not last and almost got turned. Not last, so a little bit of improvement there from that 08 car and 08 team as we're seeing. He's up here ahead of Scott Bully. It's John Salemi in the 63 car. Eric Curran in front of him. Salemi's completely destroyed the rear end of that car, but he's still got a little bit of speed left in it. And now here comes Bully. Underneath Graham there, can't quite get past. So Brody doing a great job holding him off with seemingly a much slower race car. Yeah, he's definitely doing a good job playing defense here. Man, I forgot the tire mod I put on this, or tire, yeah, the tires I put on this mod is so realistic. Forgot what it's called. I think it's called photorealistic tires or something, but this is amazing. Salemi gets past, and that checks him up just a little bit. Bully looking back to the inside. Can't quite get there. And Graham looked like he would have a shot at getting past the 63, but the 63 pulling away now. The long line of cars, and now the leaders, the rest of the leaders, second on back, coming up on these guys here. And look at how that bunched everybody up. They all took the same line entering the corner, and that stacked everyone up. Now to the outside goes Ryan Gifford. Way down low goes Dakota Armstrong. Both trying to get by lap traffic. Gifford's going to get past Armstrong. He clears him down the backstretch. Can he dive to the inside of the 26? He's going to try to, but doesn't quite have anywhere to go. The 4 of Armstrong way down low once again. Look at Eddie McDonald rolling the top, carrying the momentum off the corner. He's going to have a run on Gifford as well to the rear bumper. And Gifford moves down low so that he can protect the dive bomb. Here comes Brett Moffitt up high. Moffitt's going to take advantage. Dakota Armstrong dropping like a rock. He's going to hop up in front of Matt Kobaluk there as Kobaluk tries to make a move. McDonald looking underneath Gifford for second. The battle for second looking like the battle for the lead, guys. And we got a car slow at the bottom of the racetrack. That was Jason Holhouse in the 81. Not sure what's going on with him there, but he just came back out onto the track. Seems like he may have gotten spun, but we are still green. So not sure what happened there. Yeah, you see the tire marks at the bottom of the racetrack there. He definitely got turned around, but keeps it rolling. We stay green. The 26 is going to get turned into the inside wall. As he was a lap down, he's coming back up into Matt Kobaluk. They're going into the wall. Around they go. And that's going to probably bring out the caution. Tardif in the 38 caught up in it as well. And a tough break for these guys. But that's going to bunch things back up. The caution is out here, and boy, oh boy. A lot just happened right there as we hop back into it. Green flag back in the air. Here comes Ryan Gifford looking underneath Matt DiBenedetto. Can he get there to the inside? Side by side for the race lead, but he's not going to be able to carry the momentum off the corner. Here comes Moffitt up high on Eddie McDonald. Gifford shuts the door on him. Moffitt way up the racetrack. Looks like he might try to arc it down on corner exit. He does. Pinches that 71 down. He's going to clear him for P3. Look at the talent of that young driver, Brett Moffitt. '61 has damage to both sides of his car. Dustin Delaney right behind him, trying to get by, but doesn't look like he has the speed. Damage might be helping that 61 car. But we are here within the final 10 laps of this race. Let's go on board with the 26. '29, excuse me. I'm being miscalculate. So the back of the field doesn't look like you're too far off pace, so you shouldn't have to deal with lap traffic by the end of this thing. Speaking of the end of this thing, let's go ahead and jump ahead. We're at 5 to go. Let's jump to 1 to go. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go for Matt DiBenedetto. Did somebody just teleport on the pit road? Oh, that's the 03 glitching out. Anyways, coming off turn number 4, Matt DiBenedetto is going to win at Indianapolis Raceway Park. The rest of the field comes by, and that was a interesting race here at IRP. But another dominant performance from that Joe Gibbs development team. That 18 car in victory lane once again. That's going to do it. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. Hope to see y'all next time. And until then, peace.